House would allow prisoners to vote or would grant the prisoners the right to vote. Today we are doing a mini debate again, so there will be no reply speeches. Each constructive speech should be only 3 minutes. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call the Prime Minister of the government side to open the government case.
Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Prime Minister of governments, and this House believes that prisoner was allowed to vote. So first of all, we all should know that the election voting is a part of indirect democracy, and according to the democracy idea of democracy, its structure could divide it into right, liberty, and equality. For it's about the power, ability, and opportunity of people to do or not do things under the rules and the justice. And liberty is about the independence of people to living their life by design in scope of the legal and without any violations to the other people. And equality is one of the most important ideas of democracy. Equality in democracy's meaning says that people have to be equal and everybody deserves to get health and basics of government services without any bias or double standards. And equality can be divided into 5 stages, which is political, law, achievements, and opportunities, and economy. So to relate to our topic, let's forget to the equalities of politics. So it says people in every stratification are able to be a candidate and voting for a candidate. And according to the ideas of equality, which is a part of democracy, so it means that Thai citizens include the prisoner. Those are also Thai citizens should be able to vote, and I believe that the votes for prisoner are not all negative impact to country, because I don't think that the prisoner are 100% of bad people, and not all of them that in prison from the classes of criminal. So some of them might imprisoned from the other cases, for example, the bankruptcy or accidents, or maybe they just lost of their cases. So it doesn't mean that all the prisoners are the bad people. For some prisoner that have a few days or years in the prison, so they probably hope for the new beginning or the future, when they out of prison, and they have to continue living their life. So if you ask me that, if we let these people to able for vote and they going to vote for a bad leader just like them, just like a bad guy, so I don't think this I don't think this makes sense, because imagine if you was a prisoner and you're about to out of jail. This is mean that you are going to be just like an ordinary citizen. So you probably think of your benefits and then you can make a vote. So you are and you willing vote for the best leader to ensure that your life outside the jail is getting better. So, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest problem in our country are poorness, drug abuses, and low standards of education. This really relates its problem, and the president might just a victim of this chronic country problem. The truly problem in this country is the disparity of social, and it's time to realize of the real problem. Thank you.
Now, Finn, this is the first time you do it?
Yes.
Okay. When you hear the bell going more than 3 times, that means all the judges will put their pens and they are not listening anymore. Your time is up. So The best thing to do is to stop speaking once you hear the bell going. Okay? Okay. So, thank you, Prime Minister, and now we would like to call on the Leader of Opposition to open the opposition case. Here, dear.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chair, Honorable Educator, ladies and gentlemen. On the motion, this House would allow prisoners to vote. We are on the opposition side strongly believe that this motion should fall. First speaker, I will talk about it will I will talk about corrupt politician will pay money to use prisoner to vote them, and deputy will talk about prisoner don't know information or news out of jail. Like a corrupt politician will pay money or decrease punishment to get prisoner out of jail. And then prisoner will do illegal thing or bad thing because prisoner do illegal thing, crime or others on the society, and they must and they must be in the jail, not allowed to vote because in jail prisoner don't know information about election or other news, and how they know about what or this politician or this is good or bad. And we on opposition side strongly believe that this motion should fall. Thank you.
Thank you, Leader of Opposition. And now we would like to call on the Deputy Prime Minister.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chair. My name is Khompu Khosamran. I am as Deputy of Government side. Today, we will debate about this House would allow personnel to vote. Okay, first of all, I have some remarks for opposition. He said that personnel can jailbreak outside if we allow it. So we just give someone to control him. For example, the policeman to can control him if they're doing something bad. Okay, I will continue my speech. Okay, first of all, I will talk about equality. Okay, we are the human. We must live together and we must touch together. But some people have the bad thing inside of them. So we just to catch him and for teach him about the good things to him because we want we human for develop the city together but not just jail. So if we allow the prisoner to vote, some prisoner will have will make we don't know about the prisoner, but some prisoner can make the country will develop the but we will trust him. We can trust him by if we want to allow some prisoner to can vote, we must have some test for him to can for know about for know about him what he thinking. So I think and the second speech we talk about support the Prime Minister. She says about the society. So I think this verse is used for force the Prime Minister to make them best. Or for example, a prisoner make a crime, so they can run away from the rule of government. So that is the thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Deputy Prime Minister. 3 minutes 20 seconds. And now we'd like to call on the Deputy Leader of Opposition.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and my lovely opponent. My name is Bruno. I come from Galilee Liberal School. So, as the prisoner would allow to vote, I am as a deputy from the opposite side. So, before I'm going to my split, I have some revision to asking as the Prime Minister saying that they want to have new life. Yes, but those actions that they are doing, they cause of they go to jail. So I don't think that jail, as my Prime Minister saying that Prime Minister polishing corruption are being good. So the next is the deputy are also saying that they have a jailbreak, right? So jailbreaker, he thinking that jailbreaker, he can put some police to go and cause them before they go jailbreaking. Don't forget, in Thailand, we have more than 370,000 prisoners. Okay?
According to my pensions, I talk about those prisoners who have a few days. Because not all the prisoners that going to in the prison like their whole life. So they have the time of each one. For
Okay, so in that point you're saying that a Prime Minister saying that the jail, in the jail they have a time and so they want a new life, right? So I think because of they want a new life. So as my Prime Minister said, in the jail we also have the corruption in Thailand, as the powerful can change them to voting into them side. And the Prime Minister also saying that he want to, some of the jailbreaker, we can help to put some police to helping. But in Thailand we have 370,000 prisoners, don't forget it. And we have the less destiny that can control them. So let's continue with my split. As my Prime Minister said, we have a gap in Thailand prisoner because in Thailand we have a lot of prisoners and we have a less detainee to control. So it's hard to control, such as the Indonesia. Indonesia, we put the voting can vote because of they're trying to understand the prisoner. But in Thailand it's no, because we have a lot of corruption in and out. Okay.
So, in point of collection problem, I don't think it's about the personal point. So, I think the real problem is about the disparities of society. So we have to solve this problem.
Okay, so as she said, I'm understand.
Disparity.
Yeah.
No. Go on.
And next is the thing that caused them to jail. Coming from things that are doing is mistake and unconscious, so they don't have right to go. So I hope this motion, hopefully this one should be go. Thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Leader of Opposition. And now we would like to call on the government whip to close the government case.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Speaker, Madam Chair. Although adjudicated today on the motion, this House would allow prisoners to vote, and we on the government side stand on this motion. So, but first of all, I have a few rebuttal to opposition side that leader of opposition said about they will call corruption a prisoner by putting the money, but it doesn't make any sense at all, because in the jail did the prisoner need money? Not. If you look the movie named Shawshank Redemption, in that movie they show the life of the prisoner that they don't need any money at all. They only trade something with the people. And that point, yes.
They don't need money. Yes, they just want to leave fairly for the jail, not need money.
Yes. And thank you for support us, because they don't need money, and I say that. And leader of opposition also said about they don't know about news, but they are just in the jail. They are not in the caveman or something. In the jail, they have a free time to read a newspaper, and the time that they can read newspaper, and I can confirm it, that is real, because I watched it in the prisoner documentary. And the word that deputy leader of opposition don't understand is disparity of society, and I gonna explain that. Disparity of the society is a weird or bad thing in the society, like the society is bad and it forced the people that good, it forced them to be a bad person or the bad guy. And I'm gonna summarize my team. My Prime Minister said about society, the prisoners not all have a negative mind to the country, because like I say, the society force them to do bad things, and when they go out, imagine you are the prisoner. If you go out, do you want a good country or do you want a bad country from the bad high ground? And my Deputy Prime Minister said about equality. We are the human. We live together, have all equality, and everyone have a dark side that up today, that how society gonna make him to revoke his last right or thank you.
Thank you, Governor Whip, and now we would like to call the opposition.
Hello, my name is Neil. I am the whip of the opposition side. First, I will rebut that the whip of government say that about equality in the social. How is equality the normal people that not get in prison, the people that do illegal have to go in prison. They do illegal to the people in society and they get bad effect. How is equality to the people that not do nothing but they get bad. And the prime minister of government say that she say the motion in this house believe that, but the motion in this house was, and we have to make the plan. How did you allow prisoner to vote? What the plans? And the deputy say that
You said about why you need to make the prisoner have equal the bad thing. They do bad thing, but did you study about the democracy that everyone have an equality?
no. Yes, I study. Thank you. And the whip say that I asked about the point. The pure I say that the prisoner don't need money. Yes, they don't need, but they need the time gets lower and they can go out. The who get illegal, they will like put something to make them vote. They will get day low and they can out fairly. So the people in prisoner can vote the people who make them go free fastly. Thank you.
Okay. All that left is to ask the two teams to shake hands and wait for the adjudicator's decision. Thank you very much. Now we don't have a prize.